This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Sicko is a documentary film produced by Michael Moore, who is an American filmmaker. The film mainly investigates healthcare issues in the United States, focusing on the pharmaceutical industry and health insurance. It compares the non-universal organizations in the United States, which make a profit, with that of universal healthcare organizations, which do not make a profit and are based in the United Kingdom, Cuba, Canada, and France. Moore was mainly dedicated to exposing social injustices and corruption in the United States healthcare industry. He shed light on the issue by casting out those people disappointed by the healthcare industry in the United States. Despite the fact that the documentary acts as entertainment, it is also very educative. In spite of raising staid questions about the United States healthcare system while emphasizing its failures, one may be more entertained. The comical atmosphere in the film is intentional, mainly to expose the United States' broken healthcare system while addressing critical issues without raving on like a violent lunatic. Moore could have also introduced a comic atmosphere in the film to attract attention and enable people to watch the film. It was a marketing strategy to enable him to sell the film to earn some money from it. However, despite Moore's personal reasons, the film still raised valid objectives and questions on the unethical practices of insurance companies and the broken system. Moore used anecdotes to demonstrate the predicament of 46 million Americans who suffered because they lacked health insurance. The documentary begins with Moore narrating how he invites different citizens to share their horrific stories about healthcare. This was before he filmed the movie. The narration took 1 week to complete, so I opened a website for it, which was inundated with more than 25,000 emails. This vast number gave most people the urge to want to hear what those who were interviewed said. Moore presented 3 cases in the first half of the documentary. The 3 represented the plight of 46 million people who suffered in America since they lacked health insurance. Sicko managed to bring to light how Americans are not able or are ignorant to fix their healthcare system while those in Europe are capable of solving and fixing their own healthcare problems. The film enabled people to see and realize the encroachment of corporate influences and greed in healthcare in the United States. Those who are involved in healthcare politics and determining healthcare policies are corrupt since they have not fixed healthcare problems that affect a large population, causing many people to suffer or even lose their lives or loved ones. The President's Commission, concerned with healthcare, has fallen short of declaring all the needs for universal healthcare in America. Sicko was an eye-opener to many Americans since it left many people to inquire about what has prevented many political parties or forces from developing healthcare reforms, yet many people still suffer. They should have done it for the sake of the citizens. The documentary clearly brought out the widespread consequences of America's current healthcare system. Today, both insured and non-insured citizens of America suffer. You may think that insured people do not face problems, but that is not the case for Americans. The documentary made people aware of the reality of American healthcare. The plight of insured people is worse than those of people who are uninsured. It is time for America to fix its healthcare system for the sake of its citizens. According to Moore, Americans should draw or learn from other countries such as Cuba, Canada, and France. The healthcare expenses should be checked. Perhaps taxes should be regulated to enable Americans to experience the best health care. If you want to find more works like this essay on Sicko, a documentary by Michael Moore, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.